well-done steak. So why did I have an emotional reaction to this? I didn't say anything. I held my peace, but still, why did that upset me? Our tastes are a significant part of our personal identity. They're woven into the fabric of who we are. The foods we enjoy, the music that resonates with us, and the movies that captivate our imaginations. All of these preferences are reflections of our unique selves. They mirror our experiences, our cultural heritage, and our personal histories. When someone dismisses or fails to share these tastes, it can feel like they're rejecting a piece of our very essence. Now, consider the steak story. Suppose you're like me, you prefer your steak medium rare. Now, don't imagine, you probably do have a friend who prefers their steak well done. This difference in preference, though incredibly minor, can evoke surprisingly strong emotions. Again, even if your friend doesn't criticize your choice, their preference, their mere preference, can feel like a subtle rejection of your culinary values, and by extension, a part of you. Our tastes are deeply personal, and when others don't share them, it can feel like a validation of our choices is missing. This sense of invalidation can be unsettling because our tastes are more than mere preferences. They're extensions of our very identity. Our tastes are not formed in isolation. They're heavily influenced by our social and cultural environment. The foods we grow up eating, the music that fills our homes, and the movies that define our cultural milestones all shape our preferences. When someone rejects these preferences, it can feel like they're rejecting the culture and experiences that molded us. This sensation can be particularly pronounced in multicultural or diverse societies where different tastes collide. Take music as an example. Music is a potent cultural identifier. If you grew up in a household where classical music was a staple, you might feel a deep connection to it. If a friend dismisses classical music in favor of rock, it might feel like they're dismissing an important part of your cultural heritage. Even in the absence of derogatory comments, the lack of shared enthusiasm can be disheartening. Moreover, our tastes are often a source of pride and a way to express our individuality. When these tastes are not shared or appreciated by others, it can feel like a rejection of our uniqueness. This reaction is not merely about the difference in preference, but about what these preferences represent in terms of our misunderstood or unappreciated. It's not just about the food. It's about what that preference represents in terms of your identity and your values. The psychological impact of taste rejection can be profound. When our tastes are not shared or aren't appreciated, it can feel like an attack on our self-worth. This sense of rejection can trigger feelings of defensiveness and insecurity. This leads to emotional reactions that are wholly disproportionate to the situation. Understanding this psychological aspect is important for managing our responses to differences in taste. Shared taste play a crucial role in social bonding as well. They provide common ground and facilitate connections. When we discover that someone shares our taste, it can create an instant bond. This is why people with similar tastes often form close friendships or romantic relationships. Shared tastes can enhance communication and understanding, making interactions more enjoyable and meaningful. In familial relationships, shared taste can strengthen the family bond. For instance, a family that enjoys watching the same TV shows or the same movies together will have more opportunities for quality time and sharing experiences. In romantic relationships, shared taste in music, food, or even hobbies can deepen the connection between the partners. Shared taste can create a sense of unity and belonging. They provide a foundation of shared experiences and mutual understanding, which are essential for building and maintaining strong relationships. When we find common ground with others through our shared tastes, it fosters a sense of connection and camaraderie that enhances our social interactions. While shared tastes are valuable, it's equally important to embrace differences. A mature individual recognizes that differing tastes are not a personal attack. Instead of getting upset, we can view these differences as opportunities for growth and learning. Appreciating diverse tastes can enrich our lives and broaden our horizons. When a friend prefers their steak well done while you prefer yours medium rare, it's an opportunity to understand their perspective and preferences. Maybe they've had different culinary experiences or understanding and appreciating differences in taste. When we practice empathy, we can put ourselves in others' shoes and understand their preferences from their perspective. This empathetic approach helps us appreciate the diversity of tastes and reduces the likelihood of feeling upset when others don't share our preferences. If a friend prefers a different genre of music, practicing empathy can help us understand their connection to that genre. We can appreciate the memories, emotions, and experiences that shape their musical tastes. This understanding fosters a sense of respect and appreciation for their preferences, thus reducing feelings of rejection or invalidation. Empathy is a powerful tool for navigating differences in taste. By practicing empathy, we can cultivate a deeper understanding and appreciation of others' preferences. This empathetic approach enhances our relationships and reduces the likelihood of conflict or misunderstanding.